Hey y'all, Fuzzy Biker here on this absolutely gorgeous motorcycle riding day. We're at Baxter Cycle in the mighty metropolis of Marne, Iowa, and look what I'm riding. Look what I'm riding today. Haven't been on this one in quite a while. I've been on my Hot Rod Himalayan. We've got 50,000 miles on that one. Got just about 6,000 on this one. Got this out yesterday, and I can't stay off of it. It's been a ball to ride. 650cc parallel twin. A single overhead cam, 4 valves per cylinder, air cooled, oil cooled, 6-speed transmission, silky smooth engine, silky smooth transmission. The gearing is perfect. It's an awesome scrambler. Look at the tires on there. I got YSS on the rear. Look at that tire. I think it's a 140 80 17 on the rear. I think it's a 19 on the front. Let me see if I can find the numbers. It's a 190 19 on the front. MRF tires. Look at that, huh? Looks like I'm getting ready to get some new ones. 32.5-inch seat height, I think 32.7 if I remember right. Not sure what that is in millimeters. We'll put something down below. I think the fuel tank is 3.4 gallons maybe, about 15 liters. I'll put that down below also. Fuel injected, of course. Loads of fun on this bike. Hot rod, good guy Gary and I and Colorado Mark, we took this out to Utah and got banged around, got turned left where we should turn right, and took this thing on a dirt bike road and had all kinds of fun. It's got upside down forks, 43 millimeter. I can't remember the number here. I think it's 5.1 for travel. It's about 130 millimeters. Little shorty fender. Look at all those bugs on there. Fly screen. On the rear, I think it's 4.4 inches with, or 4.5 inches. That'd be about 107 or so millimeters. It's got a 320 millimeter disc on the front with dual piston bi-brake calipers. On the rear, it's a 270, I believe. Yes, it is. Just an absolute hoot of a bike to ride. Speaking of that, I'm going to go ride it. Life is good. Wahoo! Alrighty, y'all. We have made our way to Elk Horn, Iowa, home of the Danish Windmill and Museum. There's the windmill on the left. Check that thing out. Let's see what the sign says. That was imported from Denmark. I don't know the date, 1848. Let's go back and look at that. It's kind of cool. They rehabilitated it. They brought it over here and they rehabilitated it got it running, in about 1975. I moved to this part of the world in 1976. And so it was, still brand spanking new antique at that time. It came over in a couple semi-trucks. And I guess there really wasn't much of the original thing there. The windmill had been pretty deteriorated when they left where they came from. Anyway, back to the motorcycle. Been having a ball on this thing. Got about 60 miles on it today, 70 miles, something like that. Ran down to Hamlin, had a meal that couldn't be beat. The bike's got 47 horsepower and 42 foot-pounds of torque. That's about 57 Newton meters, I think. Also has a 57.5-inch wheelbase. That's about 1,470 millimeters, I think. That is a model of a Viking Earth home. Check it out. I don't know how authentic any of this is, but it's supposed to be like a blacksmith shop on the inside, I believe, plus a home, multi-purpose thing. Very nice little tourist attraction area. Elk Horn is, I think it's one of the biggest Danish communities or settlements from Denmark in the USA. If not Iowa, then certainly the USA. If not the USA, then certainly Iowa. There's a windmill again. Another interesting feature of this town is it has some pretty darn good restaurants. Grace on Main over yonder. And up here there is the Norse Horse, I believe. There used to be a place that made the best Larson's, I think it was called. Let me see if I can find that. Had some really good sandwiches. Yeah, there it is where that little chef is. Larson's Pub. And then the Norse Horse, this spot right here. Nice little community. Boy, the bike is just running grand. One of the things about this motorcycle is it runs so smooth, I've been on that Himalayan for 50,000 miles in the last year. And when I come home, this is kind of my play machine, Now, I've been jonesing for a Gorilla. The new 450 Gorilla. And that may still happen. But one of the interesting things about that bike and this particular bike, this bike weighs 478 pounds. Which is 216 or so kilograms. The horsepower to weight ratio is identical to the Gorilla. Now the gorilla weighs 408 pounds. The gorilla is 70 pounds lighter than this, and also has less torque. I didn't do the math for the torque, but for the horsepower, we know what it is. Check this beautiful little town out, huh? It's a fun motorcycle, this is, and so is the gorilla. And I wonder, they overlap each other a great deal. I love the retro looks of the gorilla. I love the way this thing, you know, it's a very handsome motorcycle. I think mine in particular, with the checkerboard stripes and the green frame, is extra good looking. Of course, I do like the gorilla. The gorilla is far more modern looking, I believe. Very contemporary compared to this. You know, that's the newer. The gorilla is also liquid cooled, and this is an air cooled twin. Now, if y'all are interested in a new or used Royal Enfield, Triumph, classic British bike of any type, need parts, accessories, thingamajigs, doodads, hats, gloves, helmets, jackets, socks, and underwear, get yourself over to the mighty metropolis of Marne, Iowa. Visit Baxter Cycle there, or go to baxtercycle.com. Tell them Danish Fuzzy Biker sent you. Now, it's a beautiful day here. I'm going to go motorcycle riding. I got a full tank of fuel and a great bike. Y'all get off that couch, get out of that easy chair, get out there and do something. Life is good. Wahoo!
Gotta be good, keep the greasy side down.
Wahoo! Vermont. Wahoo!
Wahoo!
Wahoo, Alaska!